What's going on, man? You know who we are. We the real officials in here. Yes, sir. Got my boys with me. Got the bros with me. Got Motis in the building. You already know what it is. Got big bro Jarvis here with me. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Big Dom in here.
Yo,
Yes, sir. We got Shimmy Boy with the glasses. Yes, sir. I see you, my boy. And we got the big O with me, man. What's up, Orin? How you doing,
Oh,
bro? How
what's
y'all
what's
doing,
going
bro?
on, bro?
How y'all doing,
man,
bro?
life is
Fantastic.
amazing and it is what it should be.
No Kizzy.
All
You
right,
feel
let's
what?
Yep.
What?
go.
What? Future say? Life's good.
Life's good.
No
Sensational.
cap. No
Sensational.
cap. Hey, bro. No cap, bro. Hey, bro. We got a good full week of the NBA Finals. You know what I'm saying? We got a lot of storylines going up that we're gonna talk about. Uh, First, let's start with these game picks though, because last game picks that we had, DJ was the winner. I was the winner. Yes, sir. You already know how that go.
Recount.
Yeah.
See how no one
Recount
clapped.
it.
No one clapped.
Recount it. Recount it.
Yes, sir. DJ does get the win for the game picks, but we got one last game picks that we're gonna do for this series. So I'm gonna go ahead and run through mine, and then I'll let y'all run through yours. For game two, game that we got on right now, I got Bucks winning today for game two. For game three, I got the Suns winning for game three.
Mm.
For game four, I got the Bucks winning for game four. No cap.
Mm.
Um, for game five, I got the Bucks winning two straight, bro. No cap. I got the Bucks winning game five. Um, and then I got the Suns winning the last two, game six and game seven. I got this series going seven.
Mm.
That's how I think it's gonna go.
Mm.
Motis, run down your picks for me, bro.
See, and this thing, I was looking and then you lost me, boss. You lost me. Game two, I got Bucks as well. I feel like they're gonna come in here and go crazy. And that from there. So got Bucks on game two, game three against Suns coming in there and just striking on me at home. Then I got on game four, I'm gonna go back to the Bucks, go back and forth for a little minute. They are pretty evenly matched. Game five, I'm gonna give it to the Suns because they gonna figure this out. And game six, Suns win a championship. CP3 hoist up his first finals championship, game six in 2021. That's my prediction.
Okay, we got it going six. Jarvis, what you got, bro?
All right. I mean, I rock with that, AJ. I rock with that. I got the Suns winning tonight, and I got them winning by at least 10.
Mm.
Uh,
All
Chris Paul, he in his moment, so and he taking advantage of it. Game three, I got the Bucks winning game three. They gonna be super embarrassed about these two losses. They not losing first game at home. That's gonna be a dub for them. Game four. Hmm. Game four, I got the Suns winning game four in a close one. And then I'm gonna shake it over. I got the Suns winning in five
wow.
at home in Phoenix. Chris Paul
Oh,
finally gets that
Mm-hmm.
trophy. It's gonna be perfect, and I can't wait to see it.
All right, all right. Dom, big Dom, two-time game picks winner. Who you got, bro?
all right.
Two
So I
time.
got I got Phoenix winning tonight in game two. Game three, I got Milwaukee. Honestly, bro, I got a back and forth all the way to game six. And I got Phoenix winning in six. So
So you
game three,
mean
Milwaukee, game four, Phoenix, game five, Milwaukee, game six, Phoenix.
okay?
Mm.
All right, it makes sense. It makes sense.
Mm. I love
Shamar,
the different answers here.
Shamar, who you got, bro? Big boy Shimmy.
Got the Suns taking this game tonight, game 2.
Mm-hmm.
Goddamn.
Excuse me.
Bucks gonna be in an 0-2 hole. They're gonna proceed to win the next 2 games in Milwaukee. That's how I'm coming. Split that bitch up 2-2. For game 5, I will take the Suns.
Okay.
Game 6, I'm gonna take the Bucks. And I got Phoenix winning this bitch in 7.
Okay.
I feel like he stretched it out just so it could be in 7. That's just because that's what he wanted to see.
That's one.
Make it look good.
I want to see a 7 game.
Make it
I
look
wanna
good.
see-
And I really want the home team to win it on their court. For real. We ain't seen that shit in a minute. So.
I feel you, bro. I definitely want to see.
Suns
Nah, I
and-
like it when they win it on the other
Suns
people's
and
court. I
5.
just like watching fans be pissed. So
Kobe
Nah, it's
does-
only good when Trae Young doing it right now, bro. He the villain, so and we can't see that no more. So we gonna have to wait till next year.
I love it.
No cap. Well, Big O just disappeared, so he'll be back. So I guess we'll get his picks later. I don't know where he just went. But so let's go on to the first topic, bro. For the first topic, we got the Suns and the Bucks in the finals this year. You know, we've had a lot of injuries up to this point. We just praying for a healthy finals. But since it has been a lot of injuries up to this point, you know, Kawhi, Trae, Harden, Kyrie, name them, it's an injury. You know what I'm saying? I want to know if y'all think this title run is legit. Starting with Shimmy. Shimmy, you think this title run is legit no matter who wins it?
I think that that's a very tough question because personally, I feel like on the other end, you see who you see. So it's just like but it's just like and then you name them because you named a lot of superstars that didn't fucking play.
Yeah.
So it's like y'all didn't really see the potential for real. You didn't see the max potential of the opponents that are facing. Not to mention, you already know we Lakers fans for real. Well, Bron fans, shout out to the Lakers.
You know
what I mean? So it's just like if AD is there, is Phoenix there? If James Harden and Kyrie are on the court, are the Bucks there? I mean, it's just I don't know. But at the end of the day, credit to those teams because they had to do what the hell they had to do. But personally, for me, I don't like injuries. This does nothing for me. It's just this is who's the most healthiest championship as opposed to who's the best team in the league. And that's just what it is.
I feel that. Dom, you sound like you had a problem with that. Let me hear what you got to say about it.
I mean, in my opinion, yeah, you didn't really get to see a teams at their max potential, but how often do you see every team at max potential? There's always injuries. Injuries happen every year. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it sucks that it did happen, and there were so many people that that went missing, that weren't able to play. But it's just like injuries happen. You gotta keep it rolling, and that's what they did. So I mean, it's definitely an argument to be made for for this title to say if it's legit or not. But in my opinion, injuries happen. You still got to prevail, and at the end of the day, that's what they did. So
I feel that. Jarvis, you look like you got a lot to say, bro.
Been waiting on you to say my
Talk to him, Jarvis.
name.
Talk to
Boy,
him.
listen, Shamar, for one,
Jarvis.
he is disrespectful as hell. You hear me? Dom, that's how you know we brothers. Because we thinking fucking fourth Migo over here being rude. Let me tell you something.
Not the fourth
Of course, this title
Like the third
is
Migo,
legit, bro. Of course it's legit. It's not the Suns or the Bucks' fault that these niggas got hurt. Niggas get hurt every year. They gotta still show, bro. And here's the thing. Those teams that their Suns beat and the Bucks beat had chances to beat them. So It don't matter if they had injuries. The Clippers could have beat Clippers could have beat the Suns. Brooklyn could have beat the Bucks. Like that shit could have still happened, bro. So we're not finna discredit the Suns or the Bucks because of injuries, because that shit happens every single year. It don't matter if it's a short preseason or a long preseason. If that's the case, you need to start calling in every other year that somebody don't won the title because another team had a hurt player or something like that. This shit's legit. And Chris Paul gonna get a ring. I'm done.
All right, before I let Motis go, since Oren just got back, Oren, I want to know if you think that this title run, with all the injuries that we've seen up to this point, do you think that this title run is legitimate?
I feel like it is legit. You know what I'm saying? Like with Phoenix, they had a good run going 8-0 in the bubble. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it just shows that the hard work they've been putting in, and then on top of that, with them adding Chris Paul coming in, helping them improve their winning mentality, along with the help of other players like Devin Booker, Cameron Payne, Jay Crowder, Dario Saric, DeAndre Ayton, all of them, and then having a good head coach in Monty Williams. I feel like it's a legit title, right? When they win it.
Just real quick, we didn't get your game picks. I want to hear your game picks real quick. So go ahead and let me know. Go ahead and let me know who you got from game 2 to if you have a game 7 in a series.
All right, so I actually do have a game 7 happening. So starting with game 2, I got Milwaukee winning tonight. Game 3, I got the Suns winning. Also have the Suns winning in game 4. Game 5 gonna come through. In game 6, I feel like Milwaukee gonna take it, and then in game 7, I got the Suns taking it all. Chris Paul gonna get his first ring, add to his legacy, and that's how I see it.
So you said for game 5 and game 6 you got Milwaukee?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Motis, you think this title run legitimate, bro?
Yes, sir. All right. As always, I give 2-part answers because I'm going to give you the real and I'm going to give you my life. So the real about it is, it's legit because, like we said, not only did each team that they play against have an opportunity to win, but they were pretty evenly matched when we put it on paper. I mean, yes, you got AD. Sorry to the Laker fans, but at the end of the day, that's what we expect LeBron to do. You know what I'm saying? We expect him to do it. So there. Then with on the other end, on the east side, when you got Brooklyn going, KD going against Giannis, KD is keeping up with him to the last second of the game. So it's not like they didn't have a chance to win. Now, of course, you add Kyrie Irving, you get another 25 points a night. It's a blowout, and they probably win in 4. Of course, I give you that. But if we talk about team and team being evenly matched, regardless of injuries or not, this has been the most even that I've ever really seen the playoffs. The whole run up until this point for both of these teams. So they came in there and they had to deal with what they had to do each and every game. So credit to them. Now, ask me if I respect it. Klay Thompson come back next year. AD's going to be straight. Kyrie Irving's going to be back. James Harden may start making shots. Like, you know what I'm saying? The year is going to be very different next year, so I don't expect these two teams to be back. We're not looking at back-to-back champions. But I am looking at a very legit title run from both teams. And that's that. That's that. That's that.
Okay.
That's that.
I definitely feel where y'all coming from because everybody always says the team is not the only thing that wins the championship. It's the organization, starting from the ownership to the general manager, down to the coach, all the way down to the strength and conditioning squad. So when you got the best strength and conditioning squad, you're more than likely going to win. Why? Because they're going to have the healthiest team out there. Who did the Lakers let go of when they ended their season? They strength and conditioning people. Like when you know what I'm saying? It comes down to every aspect of your team or your organization to win a championship. It does not just come down to you know what I'm saying, who's the best? Because we all know who's the best, you know what I'm saying, on paper, who are the best teams right now. You know what I mean?
Right.
They're just hurt because they weren't the best full organizations. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, look, now with the Hawks, that ref fucked up Trey Young. I don't give a nobody say.
I can't even tell you
No,
nothing. I can't even
no,
tell you
Uh-huh.
nothing, bro.
no way to think
Yep.
about it. There's no reason
Stay
why
on the
that ref should have been
sideline.
there. I'm sorry, but
No, he
that
had
ref fucked
security
Trey Young
going
up.
home.
Bro, what?
He had
I
to.
just don't
He had
understand.
to. He had to.
But look, when Jordan left the league and, you know what I'm saying, the Rockets won that championship, nobody who sat there and said, "Oh, Jordan not here, so that championship don't count." You know what I'm saying? It just
Exactly.
like, bro, it, you gotta go with who you gotta face who you face, and you gotta face the two healthiest teams. I don't understand why people got hurt so much this year. I don't understand, you know what I'm saying, the freak accidents that we seen this year, but
I even got hurt this year, and I don't even hoop for real.
yeah,
Like,
AJ
come
got
on, bro.
surgery.
Injuries happen, dog.
AJ does
Injuries
have
happen.
surgery. AJ does have surgery on Monday. Y'all keep this man prayed up, bro.
Pray for the
but
dog.
no, but no, bro.
Keep praying for me, man.
It's just a part of the game. But everybody here has CP3 winning the championship this year. You know,
Yes, sir.
everybody feel like it's his time. So I just want to know, what would this title do for CP3's legacy? That's what I want to know. Oren, what you think?
I feel like it would do a lot for his legacy just for simple fact, he's been in the league over 15 seasons. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's never been to the finals. I mean, he's a great leader on the court. You know what I'm saying? He's always dishing the ball. I think he's a great player. I feel like he deserves a championship. Like, it'll do a lot for his legacy just for the simple fact that he hasn't won one of those championships. He was able to win the conference, and he was able to lead this team all the way to the finals and ultimately a championship. So I feel like it'll do a lot for his resume as a player, and that's how I feel about it.
Yeah, I feel it. I think this puts Chris Paul at, like, if a title would cement him at top five point guard all time, like hands down.
You took
Absolutely.
exactly what I was about to say.
Especially with floor general, what a pure floor general, what a point guard is supposed to do. Um, yeah, I ain't seen too much that did it better than Chris Paul. So,
Right.
um,
It took him a
Facts.
minute, but like he here
Facts.
now,
it,
so
it
let's just
took
let
a
him have it.
minute. It took a minute. Everybody thought he was snake bit. You know what I'm saying? But
But it was so
yeah,
many other variables in that though. It
right.
was so much of the stuff that kept him from getting to this point. And my bad,
He
I
was a
jumped right
Clipper,
in, but I'm
He
for
gonna
was a
goodness
I'm gonna
Clipper for
sake.
go I'm
6
gonna go
years.
ahead
Thank you,
and
Motis.
use my point. So I'm gonna go ahead and say my piece on it.
Yeah.
This ring is gonna mean everything for Chris Paul, bro. Like, fuck the hardware, just the accomplishment alone, bro. Like you said, that shit cements his legacy. You know what I'm saying? When you think Chris Paul, like, even though for a lot of these players, rings don't matter, so they say, nah, Chris Paul is one of these players that needs a ring. He deserves a ring, bro. I have to see Chris Paul get a ring before he retires. And you know what makes it even better? It makes it even better that he's gonna get a ring with the Suns, bro. Hear me real quick. When you look at the Suns and they whole history, they ain't never got no championship, but they've always been this close, right? Same as Chris Paul. He ain't never got that championship, but he always been this close. So them two getting their first ring together, it's
Full
poetic.
circle.
I love it. I love it.
Facts.
It's for the
Nah,
books.
definitely. Don, what you think, bro?
I mean, you honestly took the words right out of my mouth. I was just gonna say that this really does cement him as a top 5 point guard all time. And I was literally just thinking about this earlier, and
I,
that
I
was
want to
that
know,
was
what's your list?
for top 5 point guards.
Yeah,
Uh,
Right now
not
or
in
all time?
not
all time.
all not in order.
Right,
Of course, Magic.
right.
Okay. Uh, I'm gonna put Oscar in there. CP, Steph, And bro, I can't. What's his name?
Isaiah Thomas.
Gotta
Okay,
be.
yes, I literally just watched the video on this earlier. That's why it's making me so mad. I can't think of it. Yes,
Okay.
Yeah, I'm like, y'all
I
help
mean,
the
that
boy
wasn't
out.
the,
Y'all
that
know
wasn't
what
the
he
name
talking
I was
about. Y'all
thinking
know what he
about. But
trying to
okay.
say.
like, bro, I just watched the whole video on like Chris Paul and everything, and like they was talking about that list right there, like, and I was just like, I can't, like, that's literally
Mm,
Yeah, that's the
that
list.
wasn't the name I was thinking about. But I
What's the name
guess
What's the name you thinking about, Jarvis?
4 times.
Oh, triple double, rust face ass nigga.
How
he
you gonna
top
put the
10.
nigga up there that did it 1 time, but not put the nigga up there that did it 4 times?
Jarvis.
Isaiah 6. I got Isaiah 6.
You got Isaiah Thomas 6.
Yeah.
That's
Yes,
Hey,
nigga.
hey
What you mean?
Jarvis. Hey Jarvis.
4
You
times.
you know
Hey,
who
What
Jarvis.
you
Isaiah Thomas?
mean?
You know who
Talk
Isaiah
about
Thomas went
disrespect.
through?
I know Isaiah Thomas
Hey,
better than you niggas know Isaiah Thomas. What you
hey,
And
mean?
it's
hey,
exactly why it's
Jarvis.
more fucking sad. He went through Michael Jordan
Jarvis.
and Larry
I'ma
Bird
just
to get
I'ma
there,
That's
say
and
I'ma
fine.
Magic
say it just like
Johnson.
this.
Did
Everybody needs
Isaiah
a bad
Thomas average a
guy,
triple
and I'm
double?
so glad that Jarvis is the
He
bad
scored
Bad
guy.
30.
I
He
don't
scored
mind. I don't mind. I'll
he
be a
scored
Be the
bad
bro,
guy.
bad
Jarvis,
guy.
Jarvis. He scored 30 in the third. He scored 30 in the third quarter on a bad
Mhm.
ankle, a hurt ankle in the finals.
That's
In the
cute.
finals. He led his team to the NBA finals through Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen, Larry Bird, and
That's
Magic
cute.
Johnson.
Okay.
Cute.
Okay.
Cute.
Russell Westbrook averaged triple doubles while playing against the likes of a Steph Curry, Kevin Durant, James Harden, LeBron James, Anthony
He
Davis,
didn't face them
Kyrie
every
Irving. Does the
game.
list go on? It
He
don't
didn't.
matter. Isaiah Thomas didn't face them niggas every game. What you mean? He averaged a triple double 4 years. 4.
He only
He
been to
beat
one
Bro,
goats.
finals
y'all gonna
though.
stop disrespecting Russ, bro.
He
I
only
It's
been
not
hope,
to one
I
disrespect.
hope,
There's no
finals.
disrespect. There's no disrespect, but he
not you,
beat these
not
goats
you,
to go there.
not you. That nigga right there.
How am I disrespecting him? How am I disrespecting him by not putting him over Isaiah Thomas? That's disrespectful to Isaiah Thomas.
That is
This
Why?
not.
man is
Isaiah ain't.
literally
Nope.
shimmy.
It's my opinion. I ain't even got to put
And you're
Isaiah Thomas ass in
wrong.
my top 10.
But you're wrong.
You don't got
The
Isaiah
hell?
Thomas in your top 10 point guard?
I didn't say that.
No,
I
he
didn't
said he
say
had
that.
him
I
at
said I
6.
don't have to put him at my top 10. I got him number
Yeah.
6 right now.
Listen now.
All right.
Listen now.
Have mercy.
Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
Hey man, we supposed to be talking about CP3's
But
legacy.
yeah. Back to the
Right.
topic of
Come
Chris
on, bro.
Paul. Lord, I
Man,
hope
look.
Isaiah Thomas don't fucking see you, Jarvis, out in the street.
Man, fuck that. I'm more
Shimmy,
worried about
Shimmy,
Skip Bayless seeing
Shimmy,
this.
what does
Fuck
this ring do?
Skip
Shimmy, what does this ring do
Bayless.
for CP3, bro? What's this ring do for CP3?
Chris Paul was already a Hall of Fame player before this shit. This ring is just gonna put an exclamation point on that bitch. I feel
You don't
like
think?
shout out to
Yeah.
CP, and I usually look at CP like career, like through the playoffs too. And most of his time, like he get hurt and not be able to finish the job for real. This is the longest in the 16-year career he's been in the playoffs, so that's credit to him for real. He's the leader of his team for real.
True.
Like I can't look past like this chip will make up for the 6 years run as a Clipper. It'll make up
Yes.
for the monsters that they had to face. That Steph and the boys in the Bay. It's gonna
Yeah.
make up. It's just Chris Paul. It's just you deserve this. So all you gotta do is really go get it for real.
His
And then not to
ending-
mention, it also makes up for the fact that Chris Paul was supposed to play with Bean. R.I.P. to Bean.
No.
You got Kobe's son.
This don't make up for that.
You got Baby
This
Book.
this don't make up for that. I'm still
You got
mad
Baby
about
Book. You feel
I
me?
understand. I
Why you have to
understand you
bring
still
it up?
being mad about that. But look.
Why'd you have to bring it up?
But
You
I
didn't have
want
to
y'all
bring
to
it up.
understand this
that. You
though.
could have left
But I
it
want y'all to
alone.
understand this though. No, but still, like even to his point on that though, like that just adds to the story. You couldn't keep him away from a Kobe-esque player. You couldn't do it. We literally said if he got with Kobe, those are back-to-back championships, and he's gotten with we've gotten with the next best thing. And we can't take it away from Book.
saying.
We can't even take it away from Book because Kobe was really Book mentor. Not, I just look up to Kobe. Kobe was really like, I'm on the phone with you. I'm telling you this how you do this. Like, we really talking about Book mentor.
D Book
The
ain't
fact
got
that
no
CP3,
tattoos.
the
But the
fact that
only tattoo you got said
CP3,
be legendary.
the fact that CP3 is here with him right now, man, he's doing it for Kobe. Kobe's about to get 2 rings in a row. Do you understand that?
So what
2
would y'all?
rings dedicated to him in a row. I like it. I like it.
Facts.
So what would
I'm
y'all?
rocking with it.
So what would y'all say? Does this do anything if he loses?
No,
It's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt
It's gonna
bad.
hurt.
It'll hurt.
And
It'll
I ain't gonna
hurt
act like
him.
it's not
But
gonna
it's
hurt.
gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt the fans. It's gonna hurt the fans more than anything. But as far as
it's
his
gonna hurt. It's
legacy,
gonna hurt everybody
nah,
on this
this
podcast.
is still point guard we talking about. Like,
It don't
nah,
hurt his
No,
legacy.
his legacy
this
is
is
at this point in Chris Paul's career, you can't hurt his legacy. You can only add to it.
And that's what I was about to say. I was
I
about to
could
say,
respect that.
I'm not sure that it's going to do as much hurt just because, I mean, when we talking about Brian and everybody else, we're going to bring age into it. So let's talk about his age. He old as hell,
Right,
okay?
right.
So if anything, this is going to boost
But
Giannis's,
he's there.
understand me now, hear me out. If anything, the narrative is going to be Giannis beat CP3 and Devin Booker rather than CP3 lost the championship. You see what I'm saying? It's
I
gonna
rock
be
with that.
they're going to flip it just because we're talking about Giannis like he's MVP this, MVP that. The only reason we're talking about CP3 more is because CP3 is a guaranteed first ballot Hall of Famer at this point. That's
For
the
sure.
only reason we're talking about CP3 more. Whether he wins it or loses it, before he even got to a championship, he's already a Hall of Famer. We're going to be
Right.
talking more about
But he
Giannis.
And it's
got
it's
there.
no slight. It's no slight to Giannis and the Bucks, but it's Chris Paul.
Chris Paul, man.
Fan favorite, bro. Like nobody is really
It's gonna hurt
rooting
the people.
against. You know what? We're rooting more for Chris Paul than rooting against the Bucks. So
But if he
it ain't no
loses,
hard
if he
feelings.
gets
We
there and
like
loses,
Giannis.
that don't hurt his legacy.
I don't think so, bro.
He got
I
there
don't
though.
think so.
The biggest
He-
thing
he
is he
got
never
there.
got there, but he got
That's
there
exactly.
and he
That's why I
lost.
say.
Okay, I'm
Nope,
going to
it
tell
doesn't
you,
matter,
it's going to
bro.
hurt his feelings
he's
more than
going
his
up against
legacy.
a healthy Bucks team. Like they ain't no hope.
Giannis
They
coming
not
off a
no hope.
hyperextended knee.
Giannis not playing like he coming off a hyperextended knee.
But
All right,
you're telling me the
He
Bucks more
surely is
healthy than
not.
the Suns right now? That's what you're telling me.
I didn't say
We're not
that. I
talking
didn't
about
say
health.
that.
We're not talking about
so
health.
exactly. So the Suns are you're on the healthiest team, and you
But
got
and the
there.
Suns just
And you're
lost a
supposed to
big
be the
man. What are you
leader of
talking
this
about?
team. Sarge did just go
Sarge
out.
just tore his ACL.
You're right. Sarge did just tore his ACL. But I'm just saying,
I
you
know how
got
that
there.
feels.
You gotta
Paul.
finish
I
the.
feel
You
you.
gotta finish the deal, bro. You gotta finish the deal.
Hey, and that's the thing. It's not even about not finishing it. I just say, if anything, his legacy is what it is without him even making it to the finals. Okay, he makes it here
Exactly.
and he loses, but his legacy is his legacy. It ain't going nowhere.
If Charles Barkley legacy didn't take a hit, then damn it, Chris Paul shouldn't need.
It's just the
It
son's
did.
curse at this point.
It did. Charles Barkley did.
Oh no, Charles Barkley
Ask
definitely.
Ask Shaq if it hurt his legacy.
Well, nah, you can't ask Shaq, bro. That's just unfair.
All
That's
Shaq gonna
unfair.
do is this.
Exactly.
Bro, let's go to the next. Let's go to the next topic, bro. The Bucks did get to the finals and they did beat the Hawks, but the Hawks did exceed a lot of people's expectations this year with Trae Young, in my opinion, being the MVP of this playoffs. You know, they did a lot. So I just want to know if y'all think that this is the best Hawks team ever. Jarvis.
Jarvis.
Yo, all right. I'm gonna say it. Yes, I think so. And it's not a big margin. It's just like right there. All right. But the only reason I say yes is because this Hawks team is, for one, young, and they're battle tested, and we see how they rise to the occasion when they can play together and smart, right? Instead of trying to play solo ball all the time. And they took out a healthy Philly team, like in Philly, to be exact. Like That's
bad
not
guy.
easy. All right, that's not easy.
A lot of people
Philly
have
ain't no
Philly in the
hope.
finals.
You know what I'm saying? Regardless of Ben Simmons doing whatever the hell he was doing, Philly
They were,
ain't no hope. All
yeah, they were
right,
number one seed.
they a number one seed for a reason, and for the Hawks to get to the ECF for the first time since 2015, when we got swept by Bron and the Cavs, Bron and the hurt Cavs at that, but to get to the ECF and win 2 games when nobody even saw them getting to the playoffs at the beginning of the season, you can't do nothing but respect that, bro.
I feel that. Don, what you think? Think it's the best Hawks team ever?
Honestly, I think looking at it like as far as talent wise and so what they can be, I say yes. I went back and even did a little research on what a lot of people might say is like the top 5 teams, and you know what I'm saying. I even went back as far as looking at. Of course, you got to go back and look at the title team and stuff like that. But it's just like that was a whole nother era. That was 40 years before I was even born. So I mean, I wasn't even watching basketball like that.
Right.
Anyway,
I guess I wasn't watching basketball. I guess I didn't
So
see it.
I mean, but like just looking at that roster and what I'm saying, what they have and what the expectations that they surpassed this year, I say that's the best team, and given time, they will show you exactly why.
Okay. All right.
What's that answer, bro?
Shimmy, what you think?
I'm with Jarvis verbatim with it. I feel like this is possibly the best Hawks team we've ever seen, and I'm just going off the fact that this is the second time we made the Eastern Conference Finals, and they got swept 2015. We 2 games better than that, and it really took the fucking refs to get Trey out the game. If we don't be honest,
Literally,
don't be honest. Look at how the Hawks got there, bro. Like I said, they was the 5th seed. They had to go to New York. I even had New York beating them in that series. But what Trey do game 1? His first playoff game. What do you do? Take him back. Let's shut the fuck up. Let's go. Next round, Philly, number 1 seed. Ain't no one said, like you said, ain't no one thought Ben Simmons was gonna do what Ben Simmons did. But what Trey do? Game 7 in Philly, knock him out. You feel me? So it's just like this Hawks team was special, bro. For real. Couldn't guard the pick and roll. Couldn't, you feel me? Shooters from every location. Like,
I feel you,
yes,
though.
sir. And just wait till next year when Cam Reddish is completely healthy.
Forget that, DeAndre Hunter.
Come on.
Oh God!
Oh yes,
all 3 of them,
yes.
all of them, bro.
Yes,
all of them.
And Kevin Huerter got this playoff experience now. Oh man,
Bogdanovich is cold.
Gallo, don't forget about Gallo.
So y'all think?
Forget about Gallo. Gallo get a bucket when you need it.
So y'all think? So Motis. So you think this is the start of a dynasty? You think they're gonna do the same thing this year? You think they could get better?
I don't know, man. Eastside kind of got it. I'm not gonna overlook every other team in the East, so I'm glad that the conversation kind of changed because, hey, I wanted to be the start of a dynasty. I do, just because, like we said, it's a lot of potential on this squad. But also, let's not forget about what there were injuries, kind of like, you know what I'm saying? Like Brooklyn is still a real thing, and they do kind of have some scoring machines over there. I feel like the Bucks are going to get better after this season because they're going to lose the championship. The Heat is still no joke because Jimmy Butler is in the league and he's not just going out like no hope. Russell Westbrook got something to prove because he's gotten 4 triple-double seasons and no championship to show for it. Like, you know what I'm saying? The Eastern Conference is going to have to step up. With that being said, they're going to step up too. It's not debate about whether they're going to step up. It's how far of a step do they make? Do you make changes in the offense? Do you make changes in the defense? Do y'all play better as a team? Do y'all stick to the bases all the time? You know what I'm saying? Like, those are the certain things that they're going to have to learn. And I feel like if they keep growing and developing together, they're going to do that. If they start to break up this team too early and move a vital piece too soon or try to add something too quick, that might be the end of the dynasty as we speak on it. You see what I'm saying? You can't make a move too fast on it, but you can't really stay the same either. So I'm interested on seeing how they handle it, because like we said, they ain't had a team like this before. So do we stick to the guns and then we go 5 years deep and still don't do the same thing we did, but that 1 year we almost did it? Or do we try to make some changes? And I know we got some people that we like, but we got to kind of make some shake to do something better while these pieces are valuable on the market. So I don't know. That's up to the GM and whether this becomes a dynasty.
Jarvis, you think this is gonna be a dynasty, bro?
I I wouldn't say dynasty just yet. I honestly, what the Hawks are lacking is veteran championship experience. I truly feel like if the Hawks kept Rondo, they'd be playing tonight. For sure.
Interesting.
I could respect that.
I could respect it, but that was interesting.
Even with the ref putting Trey out?
Even with the ref putting Trey out, because if we got Rondo, he's on the floor at that point, and Trey not even in that situation.
Hey, also with that Rondo thing, I do feel like, and my biggest gripe with them, and I've argued with this with you, DJ, many a times. I feel like if they got Rondo on the court, they move better. Personally.
Yeah, bro.
Because Rondo is more
better.
Rondo is more looking for who's going to cut. Period. They're going to move better. They
ain't got no choice.
Huerter's not coming down the court and making first passes and then cutting to the basket, and then they're doing they're doing only on ball screens, no off ball screens. Like I'm saying, I watch for movement because my favorite team is the Warriors. So I'm watching for movement every time down the court. DJ, when y'all lost because y'all were not moving. I'm not saying that
when
y'all
the Warriors
didn't move.
lost. So what about when the Warriors lost? What about when the Warriors lost? When the Warriors lost, they were still moving. We lost because we played right?
We lost because we played like absolute garbage. That's exactly what we did. We played like garbage. We turned the ball over multiple times, multiple possessions in a row, and let them go on 20-point runs without Steve Kerr calling the timeout. I've already explained why we lost. I'll tell you why we lost.
The Hawks moved the ball. They started.
I'm not saying y'all don't move the ball. I'm saying y'all players don't move.
Yes,
That's what I'm saying. Your players don't move.
Not all the time, bro. Not all the time.
Bro.
Look, listen, I'm on your side, bro. I'm on your
side.
You're
not beating. Right? No. You're not beating 3 of the top 5 defensive teams in the regular season without movement. It's not going to happen. If the player's not moving, you're not going to win.
DJ, I'm convinced that you don't listen to a word that I say. I'm convinced you don't listen to a word that I say.
Bro. We're not saying that they don't move.
I'm convinced that you don't listen to a word that I say. I say the reason y'all lose. I say the reason y'all lose. Why are you not playing if you didn't lose? Why are you not playing?
Because Trey got hurt. Because Trey got hurt.
Because Trey get hurt. That is the only reason y'all are not playing in the playoffs.
That's the only reason why the Hawks are not playing right now.
DJ, when Trey went out, when Trey went out, right? The next game, did y'all win or did y'all lose the next game?
We won.
Okay, so that means y'all can win without Trey Young. Am I correct?
You can't win a whole series. You can't win a whole series without Trey Young.
You only got to win 2 more games.
But Trey has that firepower that Atlanta needs, though.
Are you serious? You're telling me you're going to go on a roll with Lou Williams and them boys and you're going to beat the Milwaukee Bucks? Because
okay,
Trey, what? You're not going to win no whole series with. You're not going to win no whole.
I'm saying if you move, if the players move, there is a way to win a game. That's my point.
Yeah,
my point is
there is a way to win. They won a game, not a series.
Okay, and you've done it once. Now let's try to do it again. Like, you got a coach of the year potential candidate here. Like, I'm saying, make something work. Like, if we're talking about dynasties,
make something work.
Like, come on now. We just named all these players that you just said was going so crazy.
Exactly.
This is the best Atlanta team that we had. I'm trying to tell you.
Even lost without their star players. So, yes, dynasty still needs star players.
And
you're not going to win a series without star players. It's not going to happen.
You can win a series without you can win
a series. Is y'all done?
Who won a series without star players? Let me know a team that won a series without star players and I'll shut up. Let me know. If that's the case, fucking Nuggets and Clippers are in these finals right now. You can't win without your star players. You can't do it.
You off your soapbox, bro?
Next topic.
We
So
good?
Rachel,
Okay, this is not
so,
that section.
so
We
Rachel,
good here?
we
Y'all
leaving it
okay?
there, bro. We leaving it
I'm
there.
gonna give you
What's the
some more
next
advice
topic,
later.
bro?
I'm gonna give you some more advice about how y'all need to do it, but okay.
Whatever, bro.
What's the next topic, bro?
So Rachel Nichols has been facing a lot of backlash this week because she was leaked on an audio of her talking about how the hosting for the NBA Finals job got taken from her so Maria Taylor could get the job because ESPN was feeling a lot of pressure on the lack of diversity they have. So I was, you know what I'm saying, she apologized to Maria Taylor. Steven Jackson came to her defense. And I don't really have a problem with what Rachel Nichols said. I mean, I get you're mad that you felt like the job was taken from you and you were qualified and you thought you had the job, essentially, you know. But Steven Jackson comparing this situation to why we have been complaining about, you know what I'm saying, systematic racism for as long as we've been complaining, I don't appreciate that comparison because I feel like we, you know, Steven Jackson came out and said, "Weren't don't we get mad when didn't we get mad when white people got the jobs because they were white?" And I don't feel like that was the only reason why. Mainly is because black candidates weren't getting looked at, you know, and on top of that, some of them white people were just getting jobs strictly off relationships. You know, that's the main reason why people were protesting
Yep.
systematic racism. That's the reason why the Rooney Rule in the NFL is put in place because black candidates need to get looked at more. You know, so I don't appreciate the fact that he compared. Like I see what he's saying about why she's upset, but this is not the same as what we've been complaining about for the past all every year we've been
Right.
complaining about this. You know what I'm saying? Maria Taylor more than qualified for a hosting position. Yes, I agree. ESPN did it to save face, but if it's our time, it's our time. You know what I'm saying? And it's not like we gonna ever get the privileges that white people got. So it's like if we get it, well, however way we do get it, we should get it because y'all been getting it for as long as y'all have, and we're qualified to get these positions. So it's time for us
Exactly.
to get these positions. Motis, what you got to say about this whole situation with Rachel Nichols?
You know, I'm not gonna lie, I was very one-sided at first. I was. Um, but because I listened, you know, it changes a lot of my mindset. And I listened to you and really got to hear out what you had to say about the situation. And I 100% agree. I want to see a black woman get paid. I want to see a black woman during halftime at the end of the games. I want to see her do interviews. I love her. You know what I'm saying? Like really looking at the structure of, okay, what does this one do significantly better than this one? Oh, nothing? Okay. So why do you just deserve the job? Oh, you don't just deserve it? Oh, okay. So this person is qualified? Oh yeah. I love the fact that ESPN, I mean, I'm not even gonna say that. I hate the fact that ESPN had to do this to save face because what do you really have going on to the point where you you have to put black people in position just because we need a black face on the television. Like it, I feel like black people jumping on black people, black on black crime. I don't support that, and that's why I didn't like everybody jumping on Steven Jackson because he made a valid point, and everybody got onto him. Why is nobody mad at ESPN for even having to make it like a thing? Nobody's ever getting mad at the person that's oppressing at this point. And that's where I get pissed off. And that's where I was mad that people were mad at Steven Jackson. You see what I'm saying? Because it's not Steven Jackson that made the decision. Oh, he didn't say, oh, I'm taking Rachel over her any day. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's not even qualified. That's not what he said. He said, you know what I'm saying, such and such happened. This is the same thing that be happening to us in some shape, form, or fashion. And I feel you. Not the same, but I feel where you coming from. But I'm really more mad at ESPN. Shammy, tell me what you got to say.
No cap. And to add on to it is like we sitting here asking and putting the attention towards Rachel Nichols, and but like I said, where's the attention towards ESPN towards it? Why did y'all put these two women in this circumstance, in this situation? You feel me? And my only really problem is the person that felt the need to leak a recording of Rachel Nichols fucking expressing how the fuck she felt.
Yeah.
The fuck? Like, bro, like you just gotta sit here and think of it like this. Like, if you Rachel Nichols in this situation, right? Rachel Nichols worked herself hard to be in the position where she at. She feel like she got then qualified for it, right?
She is.
So regardless of whatever the hell, to have someone take it away from you, like you're gonna feel that regardless. Like you can sit there and be like, oh, okay, well, this is the reason they needed to stay face. But at the end of the day, like, shit, this is how I feel. I feel like I was qualified for this shit. So it's like, it's Dawn. You took it away from me. And then it's so crazy because these comments happened last year. You feel me? Like, so why the hell a whole year later go by and they're now coming out? So my own thing, my attention is towards ESPN and to the nigga that feel the need to record people's fucking feelings and shit. Like I said, Rachel didn't know she was being recorded. Rachel didn't wake up said, oh nah, fuck her, this and that. You feel me? So it's like, I don't know.
And Disney being racist.
Warren, what you think?
I mean, what I feel like, I feel like ESPN is wrong as far as like putting them in that situation to begin with. But I kind of do agree with Steven Jackson when he was like, it's kind of like the same situation with white folks being in corporate America and they get a position just because they white or whatever, and then like qualified black people come in and like they can't even get a position just for the simple fact of their skin color or whatever. I agree with it. It's not the exact same thing, but like, I see where he's coming from when he say that. So I mean, I guess how I'm looking at it is like, ESPN put both of these women in a position to where it's like they're making it like how y'all said to save face and everything. So I mean, if that's really like the issue, I feel like they could really use the platform to really like let both of them do their thing. You see what I'm saying? But like, I mean, I think it was wrong for whoever leaked the video and was recording Rachel, but I mean, I feel like Rachel is qualified. And I also feel like Maria, she qualified as well. So I really don't see a problem for a sister coming in and taking over a host position. You see what I'm saying? So it's kind of just like, let her have her time to shine. Like, Rachel, you be having your time. And like, y'all could probably like alternate, maybe like find some type of like agreeing ground. You see what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like everybody can get a little piece of that check or whatever. You feel me? Because like,
you feel me?
It don't gotta be one race take over the whole thing. You feel me? Like it don't have to be like that, but
Word.
I feel you, bro. Don, what you think, bro?
I mean, just to piggyback on what Oren said, I don't feel like it should have to be, you know what I'm saying? Like he said, one race take over everything, but I still think even people will find something wrong with that, even if it was split down the middle. They would still say, oh, they split it down the middle just to show equality and to save face or whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's always gonna be a story to be told. And so I don't think, even with that being, it'll look good no matter, because you know what I'm saying, we're seeing, like you said, a black woman go in and she's getting a check and she's very qualified for the job, and so is Rachel. But I mean, it's just like there's always going to be somebody that says something about it and turn it negative. Will everybody see it that way? No, of course not, because not everybody views every situation as how do I say it? Like an equality situation, or you know what I'm saying? But I agree. I don't see no. It's not that I don't see nothing wrong with. I don't really see nothing wrong with what she said, because if you think about it, bro, everybody has said something of that sort with how they feel. You know what I'm saying? If you feel like you're better qualified for a position and you see somebody who's not qualified, you're gonna say some things along those lines as well. It's just like yours is just not gonna be leaked. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like everybody says stuff like that, and a lot of people say stuff worse than that. So I don't think people should really have all this animosity faced at Rachel Nichols. Like it's just you probably went home and said something about her that was worse than what she even said. So it's just like at the end of the day, who's really the bad guy?
Right.
The
The
bad
difference
guy.
is hers was
Jarvis is the
broadcast.
bad guy.
Jarvis.
So first of all, I'm a congrats to the sister Suzette Maria Taylor on locking that spot down. You know, second of all, whoever recorded Rachel Nichols and put it out there for the world, your mom's a hoe.
Your
Right?
mom's a hoe.
But
Y'all are hair.
I'm not mad at Steven Jackson for saying what he said. I just think that everybody that heard what he had to say took it as him being against the people. When in reality, all he was saying was, you can't get mad at her for being upset that she didn't get this position.
Exactly.
All right.
Right.
No matter how she didn't get it. Yeah, we know ESPN fucked up. Like Moti said, we should be mad at ESPN, not Rachel. Rachel ain't doing nothing but being a human. Anybody would be upset if they didn't get the job, whether they lost it to another white person or a black person or a Mexican person. I think Steven Jackson just had to reword that a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So, and who knows? Rachel could have been more upset at the fact that they gave Maria the job because she was black to save face instead of giving her the job because she deserved that motherfucker. So nobody really
that's
knows.
what she said. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you can't be mad at her for being upset that she didn't get the job because she ain't being racist. She ain't say that nigga
That
bitch
N
ain't
word,
better
yeah,
than me.
like exactly.
Like, come on now.
They say
Like,
none of them lines.
you gotta, you know,
Nah.
but that's how people do. You know what I'm saying? They take something this small and make it this big for no damn reason.
Yeah, nah, Rachel didn't say nothing wrong. I just say I
Yeah.
get how everybody's saying like there's a problem with that ESPN, you know what I'm saying? Even if they were trying to save face. But my thing is I'll take it. If that's how y'all want to save face by giving our people on the TV, because
Shit.
y'all used to save face by, you know what I'm saying, putting the white people all on TV. And it's some
You know?
that weren't qualified. So if
We
y'all
appreciate the
saving face,
exposure.
so that's what I'm saying. So what y'all doing to me is y'all are doing what all we've been asking for is to give qualified black people the opportunity to shine.
That's it, bro.
It might be, you know what I'm
Exposure
saying? I
leads
don't
to
look at it.
expansion.
I don't care if they were trying to save face or not. I just look at it as finally my people are getting some type of, you know what I'm saying, not privilege, but they getting the opportunity that they deserve finally. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I don't really care about it regardless. I just care that we're on the other end of the spectrum now. Well, we're really not, because it's still undercover stuff going on to where, you know what I'm saying, we getting undercut every day in the corporate world.
Exactly. And
you know
that's where my point mostly resonates, is why I'm mad at ESPN. It's not the fact that you put the black person there, it's the reason that you put him there. It's the fact that you didn't look at Maria on the television screen and be like, you know what? Not only, you know what I'm saying, is she a black person, but she absolutely 100% knows what she's doing. I'm also mad at you for promising Rachel the job to put her in a situation to say what she had to say. I'm also mad at you because, you know what I'm saying, why do you have so many white people to the point where we got to write in to say, oh, we need more black people on the television screen. I'm also mad at you for telling Rachel we picking her over you because she's black, not because she's qualified. Now she's out here saying crazy stuff and she look even more crazy than y'all look.
I mean,
that's why I'm mad at ESPN.
We don't know if they told her that though. That's her.
We don't know that, but I'm gonna be honest with you. If you look up the history of Disney and Disney owns ESPN, this is the history of Disney. When when ratings start to go down, they always pick up a black person, black television show, black cartoon.
They switch it up.
They shoot it right back up, and then they go right back to the white.
Yeah,
this is what Disney does. So I'm quite sure that's what the conversation was. I'm 100% sure that's what the conversation was.
They clearly did it. They clearly did it to save face and stuff. But like I said, as long as it's us getting that, I'm fine.
Of course. Of course, and I'm
Yep.
perfectly fine with it being
Because
us.
at this
I just
point,
don't
I
bro,
like
just
the
want to
we
way
know.
they
gotta
did it.
take it
I
however
just
we
want
can
to
get
know
it.
what point does it get to where it's like it's
Where this
not.
shit's
Oh, it's
not a topic.
where it's
It
not
don't
about
matter if
race.
you white
Where
or
it's
if you black.
right. That's what I'm
It's
saying. Where is it
Dang.
this
getting
person
to?
here is evenly qualified with this
Right.
person.
Because no
This one's
matter
white,
what,
this one's black. Who's the
because
best out of the two?
no matter what, even black head coaches, or they're just getting it now because of everything that's going on. You know what I'm saying? Or
Right.
if a white person gets a job, or he just got it because he's white. You know what I'm saying? When is it going to be like Rick Carlisle getting an
Exactly.
Indiana job? Rick Carlisle used to coach for Indiana. Has nothing to do with him being white. It's familiarity with the
He
position.
got the
You know what I'm saying?
relationship. He got the
He
relationship,
definitely
like
got
we
the
were
relationship,
saying.
but he's qualified. You know what I'm saying?
He
Exactly.
is qualified, but I
See,
feel
He's
like there are
qualified.
black coaches that needed an opportunity. I'm just playing.
I'm like, bro, with Indiana, it's different because they're picking a former coach. You know what I'm saying? A former
Exactly.
coach
No,
who
you're absolutely
succeeded
right.
in
Right.
that role, and you know what I'm saying? He don't want the chip.
He
You know what I'm
he's
saying?
proven. He's
Yeah,
proven.
he's a
He's
proven
battle
coach,
tested
bro.
and proven. You know what I'm saying? But this whole, white, black, whatever thing, it's more than just ESPN. That shit is all the way down to regular ass jobs like applying for
Ross.
McDonald's, bro. Like
Everything.
No cap.
Right.
No cap.
if you look at
Ross.
applications, they always ask, "What's your ethnicity? For what?
Right.
What you need to
Because
know
they
that for?
Right.
All you need to know is I'm gonna come in
closest to
here,
me.
do my
Good
job,
word.
and make this check, and I'm out of here. It shouldn't matter what race you are.
No doubt.
Exactly.
No kids.
Let's transition to boxing, bro, because it was a minute ago, but Javante Davis did just knock out that dude Mario. You know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
sir.
With the body shot. You know what I'm saying? So and it brought up the question: is Javante Davis the best pound for pound fighter right now?
Yep.
Right now, Jarvis,
Yep.
you say yes?
Yep.
Why
Yep.
you say
For
yes,
sure.
bro?
Cause, bro, for one, ain't nobody working like he working, bro. Ain't nobody training like he training. Bro, it's Floyd 2.0. And who better to mentor and train him than fucking Floyd? You can't deny it, bro. What is he? 25-0?
Yeah.
24 knockouts? That means you didn't knock the nigga out 24 times? Come on, bro. And then you jump up a weight class. That boy said, I'm gonna come up there to you. And then still knock the nigga out. Yeah. Respect that. Give him that one.
Motif, who you think? You think he's the best pound for pound right now?
You know how I am with my two parts, baby. Two sides of every story. It's the reality in his mind and in his life. As of right now, he has the hottest streak. So I completely 100% understand why people would say he's the best pound for pound. I say he's the best pound for pound potential, because he has not reached the climax of his career and he's not faced everybody that he's going to face. He got 25 and 24 knockouts. Salute to you. I am not taking nothing from you. My argument is not going to be taking anything from you as Javante. What I will say is there's another nigga in this world that's like 5 inches taller than you and like 20 more pounds. And his name is Canelo. And that nigga's kind of nice. And I'm not going to take away anything from you, Javante, but he hit just as hard as you. And guess what? He don't get hit nearly as much as you. That kind of sounds like an all-around boxer to me. I'm not gonna take any percentage-wise. I looked it up because I know we gonna talk about like how everybody fighting the southpaw style.
You can't argue with that, Jarvis.
I looked it up now.
You can't argue with it, but at the end of the day,
when you're fighting
you can't
against
control
Javante,
how much you get hit.
You can when you're a defensive player. When you just said that he's Mayweather 2.0, Mayweather didn't get hit nearly as much as you. But
I hear what you're saying. I hear what you're saying. But when you have a lot of his fighters, a lot of people Tank don't win against throw more punches than all the people Canelo has gone against. So that it doesn't really add up.
And that's the reason. And that's the reason why they shouldn't be hitting you nearly at a greater percentage.
Oh my God!
Not a greater percentage, Not a greater percentage. Not a greater
Don, what you
percentage.
think, bro? Don, what you think?
Well, I mean, honestly, I had went and did some research on this one too, and because in my head when we first came up with this, I was just like, there is a guy named Canelo still fighting out there, and I'm just gonna say Mayweather's retired, so he's right now he's the best defensive boxer, and his offense is just as good, and so. I mean, and then he's 50. Well, I don't know if these are all the way up to date, but he's
No,
56,
this is
1-2 with 36 knockouts.
56 1-2 for real. That's 59 matches. 56
with
1-2.
with
That's
with
different.
36 knockouts. Like
That's over twice as many. That's barely over twice as many as you.
yeah, and then not only that, but when I was also looking at what a lot of people had to say, Tank wasn't even mentioned in top 10. And I wrote a couple names down. I don't know if y'all know him, but there's Oscar Valdez. He's 29-0 with 23 knockouts. I know y'all know Terrence Crawford, 37-0 with 28 knockouts. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like there's other fighters out there that are doing pretty much what he's doing.
Warren, what
And
you think, bro? I feel
numbers
you,
are
bro.
undeniable.
I feel you, bro. Numbers are undeniable. Warren, what you think, bro?
I'm gonna have to say yes. I'm gonna have to say yes, and this is the reason why I'm gonna have to say yes. I'm gonna say yes because I'm with Jarvis on this one. I'm gonna say yes because Tank showed he showcases his underrated ring IQ. You see what I'm saying? I thought that's worthy enough for pound validation. You see what I'm saying? I say that because Tank he's a stellar talent. Okay, he has power. He's a heavy hitter, and he can box. And like you can see the pedigree he has, like when he's boxing. You know what I'm saying? And like even talking about this most recent fight with him and Mario Barrios, like he beat the undefeated Mario Barrios, and he had to jump up 2 weight classes for that. You see what I'm saying? Like you got to put some respect on his name. Not 1, 2 weight classes for that. So I'm gonna put some respect on Tank's name and say, he's definitely a candidate for best pound for pound fighter right now.
He's built different for sure.
I feel that. Shimmy, what you think, bro?
Personally, I do fuck with Tank. On personal level, if it walk like
money, money.
Hey, it's just money. Money team, man. I don't know how many times I gotta say that shit for real.
Bitcoin.
With all that shit, all my respect and love to Tank for real. Canelo is alive.
And well, and very well.
Very well alive. Like I said, 36 KOs, 59 fights.
2 losses and both on technicality, never been knocked out.
Ooh.
I mean 2 ties. 2 ties. 2 ties. One and that was only because he got knocked down once. Like, come on now. I mean, I'm not arguing, and that's what I'm saying. That's why I said my point is not against Gervonta. Keep going though.
I'm rooting for Tank. Like I said, I'm trying to be the best. You feel me? We just not there yet.
He not there yet.
Just remember this. We did say pound for pound.
That's what I'm saying.
So how would Tank look if he was the same size as Canelo?
Oh yeah, he would be very deadly. And he would be very deadly. But I'm also say if he's the same size as Canelo, that's gonna be one hell of a fight. And I kind of want Canelo to go down 2 weight classes and him to come up 2 weight classes so they can meet in the middle. That's what I would like to see happen. But at the same time, it's like
not right now.
When we talk now, of course not right now. I'm just saying like in general. I'm saying
Canelo in his
world,
prime,
I would like to see him at the
perfect.
same. Yeah, but I'm saying all of that to say, Canelo has shown me why I should have him in that discussion for pound.
Yeah,
you are still coming up as a boxer. You see what I'm saying?
Canelo has had more time, bro. But Crawford, Tank is not close.
He's not far. Trust me, he's not.
But he's not, bro. Terrence Crawford is well over Tank for pound, bro. This man has 3 different belts and 3 different weight classes, bro. The man is 37-0 with 28 knockouts. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, and with his southpaw stance, the man does not get touched for real. You know what I'm saying? So it's like
You said 37-0 with how many knockouts?
28.
28.
25-0, 24 knockouts. So it's just 4 more knockouts. Okay,
Yeah,
go
he's
ahead. My
on
bad.
track.
But three
He gonna
different
track.
weight classes, though.
But in three different weight classes now.
Three
Not
belts
just
Tank is in
going
in
up
two.
different
two
weight
for
classes.
one fight. There's 3 different weight classes
He has
altogether.
one class. He has one weight up his weight class. One fight that's out of his original weight class. You know what I'm saying? But as far as you know,
And
what I'm saying,
young. He's young
holding
as
belts.
fuck, bro.
I mean,
But he
Terrence
got
Crawford
belts
just,
and weight classes, though.
that's what I'm saying. Holding belts, like Terrence Crawford just recently let go of a belt because he's like, I got 3 of them. You know what I'm saying? Now he has 2 of them, and but either way, he's not getting beat. You know what I'm saying? He's not getting beat. He's not getting hit. The man literally, you know what I'm saying? Errol Spence Jr. is somebody that we don't even talk about, and this man is equally as nice. That's the fight everybody really want to see is Terrence Crawford versus Errol Spence. Now, Tank versus Ryan Garcia, that would be
If it ever happens.
that, but that's a fight that needs to happen for you to
I
Hey,
need that to happen
we
right
going to
now.
Jarvis' house.
Because
We're going to Jarvis' house for
gonna
that.
be that fight right there is gonna be what Floyd versus Pacquiao should have been.
Okay.
Okay.
Give him one more year of build up, and it's
No,
gonna
they
be on.
gotta fight. They gotta fight this year, bro.
They're not gonna fight in 21.
They have to.
If anything, it's gonna be early 22 when they get that on, like February.
I think
22.
I just saw something about Ryan
I think it's
Garcia
gonna be
trying to fight
late
somebody
22
else.
too. I'm not even gonna lie. I think it's gonna be late 22 just because they're gonna make us wait on it and pay for it. Like,
With the thing with boxing, these promoters, I don't even feel like I'm gonna see it. I gotta really see it to believe it, bro. Because boxing never gives us the fights that we deserve. But
hey, if Blueface can fight
until
somebody
it's
that's
too late.
TikTok famous, they can make it work.
But you know who do give us the fights that we deserve is UFC. So this week we got Conor McGregor and we got Dustin Poirier. You know what I'm saying? So we all know about Conor McGregor. You know what I'm saying? Used to be at the top, has came out of retirement a few times. This is the 3rd fight with Poirier. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Poirier, he won the first one, lost the second one, the most recent one. Now they fighting again. So I want to know what y'all think this does for McGregor's legacy, if anything. Orange.
I feel like, with this being a 3rd fight, I feel like if he come in with in this fight, the last fight they had, Poirier came out with a TKO in the 2nd round. I wouldn't necessarily say that hurt Conor McGregor's legacy, but I mean, I feel like it would help his legacy, if anything, if he can come in this 3rd rematch and basically put the pause on Poirier, because Poirier got more matches than McGregor has, but McGregor also has less losses than Poirier does. So I feel like if he come in, he really just work on him. And y'all saw in the recent interview, he was like, his plan is to come in and kill this man. So I feel like if he really come in, he live up to that, to his word with that, like that'll really like advance his legacy. And I hope he can do that. That would be a good fight to see.
Jarvis, what you think? Win or lose, what does this do for Conor McGregor's legacy?
Honestly, just because of his past actions and rants, if he loses this fight, his legacy will take a hit. Not a big one by no means, because it is Conor McGregor. You got to respect that. But people gonna talk about it. You know what I'm saying? People gonna talk about it for sure. People gonna have their opinions. He gonna hear about it. It's gonna be a lot of memes. It's gonna be a lot of jokes, all that good stuff. But I really do hope he wins this fight, just because I like Conor McGregor, and I feel like if he has reset his mind to actually focus on what he's great at, then he wins this fight no problem. You know what I mean? Think about the first fight they had. He came in, he did work. Second fight they had, he was doing a bunch of bullshit. He was doing a bunch of shit that ain't have nothing to do with UFC. he wouldn't think about nothing. Now, if Conor is back to Conor with when they fought the first time, he gonna mop him up, and it's going. I honestly think if he wins this fight, win, lose or draw, Conor needs to retire and stay gone after this one. To be honest.
Mm-hmm. Okay, Don, what you think about this Conor fight? What you think he's gonna do for him?
Bro, the way I look at this is the same way I look at Wilder versus Fury third fight. It's just like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like if he loses, it's gonna be talked about for maybe 2 days, but nobody's really gonna care a whole lot. You know what I'm saying? Just like if Wilder loses, it's gonna be talked about for a few days, and then it's gonna be like, all right, whatever. Who cares? Like it's a third fight. Who gets excited about a third fight?
Right.
Unless it's split, if it's split 1-1, like there's a split 1-1, which is why it's a little more enticing than a Wilder Fury fight. But then again, it's like not, you know what I'm saying? They're not in their prime. Like it's not like he's coming out of retirement, so I feel like that kind of knocks it down from what it
diminishes it a little bit.
Yeah, so it's just like I feel like I don't know. It's just
it's not as big to you.
But to be fair, Fury and Wilder are 1-1 though.
No, it's a draw.
No, it's a draw. The first one was a draw. Yeah.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, so it's 1-0-1.
But it's
I got you.
It was such a beatdown. It's like
yeah, for sure.
Was such a beatdown. What you say, Maltese? What you say this is gonna do for McGregor legacy?
Honestly, I'm not sure what it's gonna do for his legacy, considering the fact that he's tired, he's coming back. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of ways to give him benefit of the doubt because you know what I'm saying. Like that's just what people can do. You can give him benefit of the doubt in this situation. But what I would say is, you're Conor McGregor. You've been talking very big shit, and I'm not gonna cap to you.
As
the
always.
Nigga that you're about to fight, he got your number because there is one way to fight Conor McGregor. That's don't let him hold you and keep hitting that nigga in the face. He's not gonna move very fast when you keep hitting that nigga in the fucking face. So, I'm sorry, what's the name of the opponent again, bro? I looked this shit up. I forgot what it is. Yes, Poirier.
Dustin Poirier.
I watched the first one. I watched the second one, and now I'm about to predict what happens now. First one, all right. I mean, I'm gonna just say what I think should happen. McGregor went to Dubai, okay, to train. He's training in Dubai. There is no big major wrestler out there in Dubai that we know of, and there is no major boxer out there in Dubai that we know of that's really going to be helping him. So what is he doing? Again, I think he's bullshit. Poirier, dog. If you work on your ground game a little bit, just maneuvers to get out, he could. All he got to do is get out, stand up, and keep decking this nigga in the face. At this point, I really want to see McGregor lose again because I'm just tired of his mouth. I'm sorry. Like, I knew you wasn't going to do it against Mayweather, but that didn't excite me enough to watch you get your ass whooped, and you keep consistently getting your ass whooped since then. So I'm just going to go with the fact that you're going to get your ass whooped again. And you talk a lot of big shit. I really don't care about you saying that you want to kill him. You say that about everybody that you face. You talk like this all the time, and you still be losing. You tried to kick him. What was it today? He tried to kick him, and we just weighing in. You already too excited. Yeah. You already too excited. You trying to get in his head because clearly he's in yours. He's gonna knock you out. Period. I'm done with it.
Shamar,
your legacy is tainted.
Shamar, what you think, bro?
Well, shit. First, like, a win for him definitely will help, but for me, it's just gonna help me get respect for Conor McGregor, to be honest with you, because like I said, I'm with AJ. I'm with Maltese when it comes down to his antics and shit. Like, it's really like, nigga, you talk a lot of hot shit for real. So it's just like, even when it came down to your last like 3-4 fights, like you lost. Like, I've seen you lose. So like,
this is true.
So
while
just
talking
like
cash shit.
Like, for me, just win. Because if you win, I won't be so hard. I'm kind of over the McGregor train, to be honest with you, bro.
I
I'm
mean,
kind
the
of
nigga did wear
there.
a suit with the pinstripes that said "fuck you" on it.
I'm
Right.
saying,
Hey, I
like,
like that.
bro,
I like that. And
That
I
was
like
saying,
some
his
like,
player
antics.
shit.
And I like
that's
his antics. I do like his
based off
antics, but
what
I
y'all,
don't like the fact that you can't back it up.
You can't back it
yeah,
up. That's my whole
Facts,
point.
bro.
facts.
It just, ever since the Floyd fight, he's went down from that hungry fighter to a showman. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like now
And
he's just a showman. So it's
It's
just
all
like,
about them
bro,
dollars.
it's like, bro, look, you're not coming back for a title fight. Everybody knows you're not at the top of. You're not no Kamaru Usman. You're not no Habib Nurmagomedov. You got messed up by him. You know what I'm saying? Like it's clear how to beat you, put you on the ground. If they're not trying to have a striking fest with you, then you're not going to win. If they put you on the ground, you have no ground game. So it's like Habib Nurmagomedov like put you on the ground the whole time, was talking to you while he's punching you in the face. It was really sad. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, bro,
Yeah, that was a
you're not.
terrible one.
When we're supposed to think about Conor McGregor, we're supposed to think about the top of the top. You know what I'm saying? And we don't look at you like that anymore. So like we don't look at you like that no more, bro. Like you just look at you as like another UFC fighter who has a big mouth, and
Right.
nobody really cares about that
But
anymore.
and to bring into context, just context real quick. Like even on the Last Dance documentary, and Michael Jordan they lost to Charlotte, and they saw Michael Jordan in the motherfucking locker room with the baseball bat, right?
Right.
Imagine if Michael Jordan lost that game.
Exactly.
It's not even nothing. It's nothing special. You feel me? If you don't
Right.
talk shit, I want you to deliver it.
you ain't nothing
Right.
special. I'ma never ride your wave. Conor McGregor extra, and he gonna get knocked out the same. That's all I'm about to say. Look, Poirier, first of all, he rejected a title fight just because you talk that much trash.
Right.
I don't think that anybody at Poirier's level is doing that if he really, one, don't have confidence that he's gonna win, and
Right.
two, because he really don't have a vendetta to beat you.
Right. Nah,
You're out of here.
I don't.
son.
I just like you said. I hope Conor McGregor wins, but I don't see it happening. Honestly, I got to see it to believe it, bro. You
Right,
went down
right.
to that. It used to be like we know you're about to go whoop somebody. To now it's just like, Conor's fighting. Okay.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
That's what you
Right.
get from it. It's a,
If
watch
So
it.
he
it went
wins,
from
I'm cool with
I
it.
want to
If
watch
he loses,
it went from I want to watch the fight live to I might watch the highlights.
I might watch the
right.
highlights. You know what I'm saying? For
I
real.
catch it on YouTube tomorrow.
No
I
cap.
might watch the highlights. That's the only reason I even saw what happened to you the second time.
Leg.
Hey, bro. Let's go to the next topic. So we all know about Sha'Carri Richardson, man. She been in the news for the longest, all week. You know what I'm saying? About the whole. She tested positive for marijuana, so she got out. You know what I'm saying? Of her first race, the one that she qualified for, and now it's news that she's not even in the relay, so she will not be in the Tokyo Olympics this year, which is kind of crazy. Uh, at first, I was just like, she broke a rule. I don't know how anybody would expect her to run because she broke a rule. Nobody would expect to do something if they broke a rule. You know what I'm saying? But the fact that she's not even in the relays after her suspension is over, now I feel like you're just trying to make an example out of somebody who you really shouldn't be trying to make an example out of because your ratings would be a lot higher than than they are now. Now that you're trying to make an example out of her, but whatever. Steven Jackson came out and said he thinks that we should boycott the Olympics. I personally would not go that far. I think that's a little OD. You know what I'm saying? Sha'Carri Richardson is not the only black athlete in this Olympics. You know what I'm saying? She's a very good runner. You know what I'm saying? Probably the fastest woman on USA.
She not.
So
Oh yeah, on the
it's
USA,
like,
yeah.
on USA, yeah, on USA, yeah, she is. So it's like, but as far as boycotting Olympics, there's a lot of other, you know what I'm saying, attractions to the Olympics that, you know what I'm saying, we would definitely be fine. But it does kind of suck that she's not in it. You know what I'm saying? It kind of guarantees that Jamaica's gonna win every race. but it's whatever. You know what I'm saying? So, Motis, what you think about it? You think we should boycott the Olympics? You think that's too far?
Um, I'm going to say this, Mister Two is MFN and Motif, baby. You know I got two sides to me. Um, I want to boycott. I don't want to boycott because of the Shikari thing. I want to boycott because of the fact that we have a black lady that makes the dooskies for the swimmers, and they banned her product for absolutely no reason at all. That is why I think that we should be boycotting the Olympics because there was no reason. It's not too slippery. It's not too slick. It's not that it comes off when you jump in the pool. It's not to leave extra hair grease behind. They just said no because it's her, and I don't like that. But what I will say, Shikari, she broke a rule. I can't be mad at it. I if it ain't crack, let her run track is what Melo said. I kind of agree with that, but hey, it is what it is. I'm not gonna watch any of the swimming Olympics. I'm about to actually go look into it now to make sure no people from my hometown of the Bahamas is gonna be in it, and that'll be the only reason that I watch it. Boycotting it, I don't know. That's gonna be a bit extreme. I wouldn't go all the way that far, but I would say I'm not as interested to watch it just because of the fact that I'm not gonna watch Shikari, and I know what I know about the pool stuff now. So it kind of just made me a little bit that much more mad. But at the end of the day, in the Olympics, we've seen it happen more than once. There was also another runner that was a white lady that got tested for steroids, and they actually gonna test her like 3, 4 times, and she didn't pass any of them. So then she got, they had rejected her, but they let her keep trying until she made it. I don't like the fact that we did that either. So it's like okay, when are we gonna do the give and take? I'm gonna support who I want to support at the end of the day, and I just might watch the highlights, like Dom said.
Don, what you think, bro?
Uh, I don't think we should boycott. I think that's taking it a little too. I think that's taking it too far.
Yeah.
Like y'all said, it's plenty of other. You know what I'm saying? There's black runners, track runners, basketball players. I don't even know all the sports that's in the Olympics, but it's a numerous amount of other black people that are in this that are that were in the same not in the same situation as her, but like what I'm saying, it's that we should also support. And so it's just like yes, yeah, everybody was looking at her because what I'm saying, because she's flashy, she's different. She got the hair different
The
colors, she got the
nails.
nails. You know what
She
I'm
got
saying?
the
She's
she got the
flashy with
flow
it.
nails. She bought the flow nails back.
And
That's
she's going out
crazy.
there and getting the job done, so she draws an attention, and so that's what a lot of people was looking forward to. But boycotting it, I believe, is too far because there's still other people out there that are just like her that we should be out there supporting.
Right. Oren, what you think, bro?
I think boycotting is a bit too far. I mean, I understand, like she broke a rule, she gonna have to suffer the consequences or whatever. But I feel like after her suspension, they should still let her like participate. Just for the simple fact, I mean, like if you backtrack to like one of the previous Olympics, like Michael Phelps, everybody know that man be on fucking weed. You see what I'm saying? Like he probably did one of his events probably high.
Oh yeah,
You know what
oh
I'm
yeah.
saying?
He was
And like,
definitely
and
smoked
they
out.
still let him compete. You see what I'm saying? And I feel like now, like how you said earlier, DJ, like they probably just trying to make an example out of her because she's black. Or I'm not gonna say because she's black because I don't know if that's the exact reason, but I feel like they are trying to make an example out of her. And I don't think it's that deep because it's just weed. But I mean, if you keeping it a buck, so I feel like boycotting is a bit too much. I understand that she broke a rule, she got tougher consequences, but I don't think it's as deep as them like not letting her even run this relay. So to answer your question, I think it is a bit much to boycott, but they still did her wrong though.
It sure did. Shemi, what do you think about the situation, bro?
Pretty much just co-sign with everybody for real. I feel like it's too much to boycott. I feel like that's the extreme. Like I said, we got all the other African Americans out here to get the opportunity. So it's just like, you feel me? But according to the rule, yeah, she broke the rule. And at the end of the day, consequences are consequences. But for my personal take, fuck them rules. All right. We don't get no one faster. It get niggas slower in this bitch. You feel me? She ain't even smoke weed, just goddamn smoke weed. She was smoking weed to goddamn coke. So goddamn, I fire a blunt for her right now in this bitch if I could, but I ain't gonna do it because my mom watched this shit. So shout out to the real official. We already know. So
Like he ain't do it last episode.
You
Trust me.
stupid.
told me to stop.
He told me to stop.
Stupid. All right, bro.
Jarvis,
So,
Jarvis,
pretty much simple. No, we don't need to boycott it, bro. We, just on to the next.
I
Not 7
feel-
out of 10. Are y'all watching this shit anyway? Because I'm only gonna think about watching the basketball.
I'm watching the basketball.
I'm just watching the
For sure,
basketball.
for sure.
I'm
Nah,
watching it. I'm not gonna lie
Jarvis-
to you. I am watching the track just because that was my sport in high school, man. And because I can't run, I'm gonna watch people use their legs because it makes me happy. It's satisfying.
Stupid.
Jarvis, what you think, bro?
All right. First of all, shout out to Javian Oliver. All right. A lot of people might not know who she is, but I know who she is. This is a sister straight from Monroe, Georgia, who is in the Olympics. So shout out to that sister representing for the hometown. I'm from Athens, but anybody that know me knows that Monroe is the second home. So shout out to you,
No
sis,
kizzy.
for doing your thug and representing for the fam. Boycotting is stupid. It makes no sense. All right. For one, she broke a rule. It don't matter if we agree with that rule or not. That is a rule. She knew that rule. She broke that rule. It doesn't matter why she broke that rule. None of that stuff matters. It's a rule. You broke it. You got to suffer the consequences. Now, I was fully on board when she, accepted her 30-day suspension. Them not selecting her to run in a relay was an absolute slap in the face. You cannot tell me it had nothing to do with race because it did, obviously. They trying to prove a point over something that does not matter. Weed is legal in over 17 states. And the people who make these rules probably smoke weed themselves. So that's just dumb. And they need to fix it. No other major sports league tests for weed because they don't care. It don't change nothing. You're not going to run faster. You're not going to jump higher. You're not going to hit harder. None of that. All right? Just leave the shit alone. But I'm definitely going to be watching the Olympics because like the rest of y'all said, man, it's a lot of other Black people that are in these Olympics who have been working and training their entire lives to get to this point. So it wouldn't even be right for us not to support them either. So I'm definitely be tuning in.
One thing we know about Black people is when we are faced with odds such as these, we rise. And Maya Angelou, I say again, we rise. That is no cap. Not no Falcon shit either. This that real. Oh, I'm sorry.
I lost you for a second. I
lost you for a second.
All right, you little
I lost
nigga.
you for a second. My bad. My bad, bro. But you know what I'm trying to say.
Anyway, we got
you.
we gonna end this off with a lightning round, bro. We got Dom versus Motis, AI versus Steph. Who is a better, greater player? And we're gonna start off with Motis.
No, we're gonna start with Dom. I want to hear what you got to say.
I started last time.
Host?
You started.
Who's the host?
Not who's the host. Okay, let's do it.
Let's do it. Going first. You got 30 seconds.
Go ahead,
to
Mr.
defend.
Two Sides.
You got 30 seconds to defend your point right now.
I'm gonna say it just like this. With AI, I understand. I know exactly why you want to say what you got to say, but he's not better than Stephen Curry in any category by a significant amount. On average, in their best seasons, he's gonna average. In best seasons, he averages one more point. He averages one less rebound. He averages one less assist. He averages a half of a steal greater. Okay, so we're talking about the same player in context. I'm going to take Steph over him because at the end of the day, I know we've seen Steph on greater teams, but Steph I like Steph better. I mean, he's not doing anything that Steph can't do, and Steph is going to murder you absolutely while doing it. he has a far better field goal percentage, 12% more during the 3-point line, and 5% more overall in your best seasons and
time.
career.
That's
Okay,
time.
whatever.
LeBron.
I'm trying to get it all out. I did a lot of research, but I wrote 4 speeches for your ass.
Big Dom, you got 30 seconds starting now.
All right. So, along with your point, you say they're practically the same player, but where my point differs is from impact on the court. Don't get me wrong, Steph is very impactful on the court, but when you look at it, would Steph have taken that team that AI was on to the finals like AI did? I don't think so. And so it's just like,
one thing.
huh? He's only one thing. So I don't think he's carrying that team like AI did, and AI's impact was way different on the court than Steph's was. Like just individually, defense, hustle. You know what I'm saying? Like all of that. Yeah, the numbers gonna show you otherwise, but I believe his impact was more on the court than Steph's was or is.
And that's time.
Mm.
So,
can we?
No, we can't.
I don't like 30 seconds, dog. I really don't like 30 seconds.
I love it. And the thing
shit.
is about this, first of all, the lightning round. The thing is about this, I gave you 45. So
you really didn't.
You really did.
You didn't give me 45 seconds.
Gave him 45.
Jarvis, who you
45
going with,
seconds
bro?
and 16 bars. I could have made a rap and been done with it.
Jarvis, who you going with, bro?
All right. God damn.
This is crazy. We should have did this in different episodes.
I'm gonna have to go with Matisse and Steph. All right, and hear me out. The only reason why I say that is because of Steph's ability to move and play without the ball.
Shimmy, who you going with, bro?
Shake this bitch up a little bit, man. And just to piss my dog Matisse off, man. Shout out to that boy AI, man. I don't give a fuck what no one talks about. I wish goddamn that nigga would have the chance to move off ball like Steph, but who am I gonna pass it to be a threat? Oh, wait. Dikembe? Oh, fuck no. Oh, I can't pass to nobody. I had to be a killer. I had to be a dog. The fuck? The Lakers went 15-1 in a playoff round. In the playoff, the whole playoff run. And the one team they lost to was Allen motherfucking Iverson by his goddamn self. That alone will have me. I got you, B.
Hey, I'm definitely going with AI with Dom. There's no debate. It's AI. The nigga puts everything on his back. He puts everything on his back, bro.
Okay, Oren.
Oren, who you going with, bro?
I'm gonna have to go with AI on this one.
Okay.
It's no disrespect to Steph though.
Nah. Because
that's 3-1.
No. I understand that. I know exactly why it's 3-1 because, like I said, we got a whole bunch of Steph haters on this bitch. And Oren, I understand you said no disrespect. I understand that you said no disrespect to Steph, but this is more for Shimmy because Shimmy know exactly who I'm talking to. So everybody, shut up. I want Shimmy to hear this. Okay, Shim.
Break it down.
All right. No, because I wrote 4 speeches. I'm about to get this shit off my chest, okay? Y'all gonna hear me. I don't care who you voted for. All right, look.
I'm gonna leave.
Where do we want to take it? Where do we want to take it? Steph can't bring a team to the championship like AI did. Okay, AI, we're going to define his whole legacy off of one season. Is that really what we're going to do right now? We're going to define it off of one season? Okay, so over time, Steph has gotten better over time. The numbers say it themselves. And AI didn't. Okay, so if I'm a GM, I'm going with Steph, just knowing what I know. All right, period. So then we're going to go to the fact that
Steph's team got better over time, too.
Steph at 33 years old is winning the scoring title. And, I mean, he didn't make the playoffs, but you know what I'm saying? It happens. And I completely understand. I know exactly what you're about to say. But he's made the playoffs before, and, you know.
On a great team.
Okay, whatever. If you put AI on this Warriors team, he's not making the playoffs.
He was on a worse team. He was on a worse team than this Warriors team.
Yes, and he was also in the East. Like he was also in the East, and it's not like he won the championship. He won one game. Are we really defining careers off of a game now? Just because he stepped over Lou? Are we for real? He
Steph was
stepped
with
over.
Steph was with KD.
Hey, Steph ain't step over nobody though.
Steph didn't need KD. Steph won a championship before KD. Why are we really
Wait a minute, real
KD
quick.
into the
Great
conversation
teammates.
right
I
now?
thought
great
we were
teammates.
saying which player would we rather, or are we talking about who had the better career?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Oh, which player would you rather have? Are we really talking about?
Either way,
That nigga left.
Oh boy,
we ended it over there, bro.
this nigga left.
We
ended it
got a
right
nigga
there,
to
bro.
leave.
We
I'm
ended it
weak.
over there, bro. That is too funny.
Yo,
Hey, thank you
that's
everybody.
tough.
Appreciate y'all, bro. Thank y'all for tuning in
Salute,
to
fam.
episode 6, man. And we will be
Like,
back.
share, comment, subscribe, all
All
that.
that.
We will
All
be
that
All
back.
that.
It's the real official.
Promote this shit.
We out. Yes, AJ, we actually ended it. All right, did you get everything you wanted to say off of your chest?
Bye.